So how do you get people to buy? So many of you right at the very beginning said, this is my issue. This is what I need to do. I've just thought, Ashley, I'm just going to put you as you are host at the moment. So that's fine. So you can do the next breakout room. So the thing is, when people sign up for a webinar, they are typically at one of these 3 stages in the buying journey. Nobody signs up for a webinar with everything fine in their world. They rarely do. They normally sign up because they know they have some problems. They know they have some niggles. They know they need to do something. But at this stage, what they're thinking about is, well, can I just do nothing, please? What they really wanted to know is, can I just sit there and do nothing? And at that stage, you need to show them that there's an issue that they need to be solving. And this is why. And this is the implications of doing nothing. So if you think about the first thing I showed you right back on the as is, was I rooted the implications of doing nothing. I said, if you don't do anything differently, all of you have said you're going to lose at least 10% of your client base. So already I've demonstrated the why you need to do this. In your as is and to be, you can do that. Then people are in, well, I know my outcome. I know I need to get control of my cash. You then need to show them the how to. How would you do this? What would this look like? And then the other thing you want to show, when people are finding people to help me in choosing the right solution, they're wanting to know you're credible. They're wanting to know that actually you can do this stuff. So let me just give you some example. So when you think about the content, think about highlighting to them the risk of doing nothing. Highlight, why do they need to pay attention to this? What is the implication of doing nothing? What is the pain the business will feel or experience if they carry on in the status quo? So just think about the cash flow bit very quickly in the group chat. What content for a webinar to upsell cash flow could you put in to help them realize that they've got to actually take action? So just in the chat box, quickly, what's a bit of content that you could include? Yep, you can show some case studies, but very much in that point, you show the case studies of they had some issues. Here are all the issues. By the way, we did this and it worked, but you really go hard on why they had the issues. So absolutely, Jonathan, some stats of bankruptcy, what's actually happening around us. Some stories about clients that you've worked with that have gone bust and what they did and the mistakes they made. Jigna, absolutely, get them to think about the impact of doing nothing. And this is a really strong one. What we've done in our own business to demonstrate we have personal experience of this. Stats, absolutely, Mark. The stats on business failure due to running out of cash, absolutely. Show them how the business will suffer without planning and how to avoid it. What are their real issues? So then when they get to that, I've decided what I need to do about the problems, they tend to be really rational. What do I need to do? What are the options available? So this is where you can show them the different options, the risks, the rewards. Let us take your bookkeeping over. This is the implication. This is what it will mean. You're not going to have to worry about this, this, and this. I've taught them through case studies of how you've helped similar businesses do this. But also anticipate the objections and either show how they're not real objections. So one of the objections we would get, Ashley, is, does the Accountants Millionaires Club really help me grow my business? Is that one that we get, Ashley?
Yeah.
Which point, I'm just going to say, look, we've got a lot of club members on the line. If you feel able, put in the chat box, how has it helped you grow your business in the last 3, 6, 9 months? Just put in the chat box, share it with everyone. And you know what, a really powerful thing on a webinar, if you can get a client to say they really helped me in real time, it's massive. This is where all of our members go, no, this is embarrassing. We're not going to say anything. And so Sue said, if we'd not joined, we'd be in an awful position now. Thank you, Sue. The £10 is in the post to you. Emmanuel has said he's just started. So Emmanuel, you're let off the hook. Absolutely. Alistair, yeah, it's helped you focus on what's important and to prioritize. And you've got your first big piece of work coming, haven't you, as a result of what the club's helped you with. Absolutely. Lars has said he's not yet a member, but has booked a call as he needs to get the business to work without me. Lars, we love you. We really do. And this is exactly what we can do. Rebecca has said it's helped me lots, including staffing. Jonathan has said clarity, focus, accountability to get stuff done. Michaela, I know what's happened to your bottom line. It now looks healthy, doesn't it, again? And definitely in control since being a member and now running a profitable firm. You're awesome, Michaela. You've done so well. And Ashley and I have given you many gold stars, and we're so proud of you, what you've overcome and where you're up to now. So, you know, a really powerful thing if you're going to run a session to upsell a service is get a client that's using it, that's an advocate for you, get them live in there, because you can interview them. What did you do? How did you do it? What happened? And they will be your best advocates. So, you know, those of you that are club members, just put in the chat box, did you know I was going to ask you that question? No, you can see the honesty. Yeah, people didn't know. That was completely off the cuff. And, you know, Alistair, how many clients did you have in the chat box before you joined the club? Just put in the chat box, how many clients did you have before you joined the club? 0. So how many existing clients could you upsell stuff? 0, wasn't it? And so you've built from ground zero. In how many weeks of being with the club? How many weeks have you been with the club? Just put in the chat box to get to the point where you're getting your first client to say yes. 5 weeks. Do you have a website, Alistair? No. It just goes to show how you can get some of your clients to really help you with this stuff. Now, the other thing that you want to show is that people will be in that position of trying to find people to help me and choose the right solutions. And so these are things that you can include. So what are the case studies of how you've helped others get just good results? So off the cuff, I've just had a case study from Alistair. You know, can this work if I've got no clients? Absolutely. We just showed you can. Your credibility to deliver the work. So how many clients take the service from your firm? Do you remember right at the very beginning, press the yes button if you remember right at the very beginning of this workshop that I said how many webinars we run? Do you remember right at the very beginning? I also said how many clients we've been winning by doing this recently. Yeah, people remember it. That was us demonstrating our credibility. That was us positioning ourselves as a solution. So all of these things can really help. You know, if you're wanting people to buy a piece of software, are you one of their recommended suppliers? Are you a gold, a platinum, a bronze, whatever partner? You know, all of these things really, really help. You know, don't be shy. And I'm going to tell you in about an hour's time what it costs to take that. Do not be shy of doing that, because the last thing you want is to waste time talking to someone who goes, oh, I can't afford that. And if you're interested, club membership starts from £195 a month. And the other thing is, Ashley, do you think people have noticed that we've mentioned things like, well, this is what we do with our members? And if you like most of our members, have we said that enough today?
I think so.
But these are all ways that when you're doing webinars, you can make this happen. And Michaela is part of a small special interest group within the club where it's all really focused on sales and marketing. And it's the AMC 100 Club where we're helping all the members basically get to £100,000. And it's very sales and marketing focused. So I'm glad you're really enjoying it, Michaela. And we support each other on every single win, don't we, Michaela? So the other thing you want to do is tell them how to take the next step to work with you. You might have guessed we'll be telling you that a bit later. But give them the next steps. Is it about book a call in my diary to discuss whether we can help you? Is it about complete this diagnostic? Is it about book a demo with my team? You know, what is the next step? You know, if we want people to work with us, we've really got to think about really signposting the way we do it.